Hi, I'm Steve Hargadon, and I want to invite you to join us for the first ever online Tiny House Summit, February 20th to the 24th. We have some great speakers. I hope you enjoy the following preview clips. Each day of our 5-day event will have free presentations for you to watch, with over 30 in total. Please do sign up to join us at tinyhousesummit.com, and we'll see you online.
So hello, I'm Hari Berzins, and I am here today to share with you what I call radical money. And we're going to nourish the roots of what you already have to grow a debt-free life that sustains happiness.
It's just life. It's just compacted into a smaller space. I'm Hari, and I'm the mama and the picture taker.
And I'm Carl, and I'm the proud dad and husband.
And builder.
Hari and I were living in Central Florida, and we opened a restaurant.
We didn't know, but we were riding the wave of kind of an economic collapse. We had already thrown everything we had into the business, and that was it. It was just, we were done.
I took on 2 different jobs, wrote out the foreclosure of our home, and decided that we wanted to move to Virginia.
We're looking at redesigning our lives to rebuild without credit debt. Then we figured out that we could build a tiny house and get to the property as soon as possible and start living without a mortgage or rent.
The little house here is 8 feet wide and 21 feet long. We built it in about a year, and it cost us $12,000.
Well, every square inch of this space is valuable. I mean, we're trying to fit 4 people in a full life in 168 square feet. And the kids are getting bigger, and they're taking up more and more space. It seems impossible, but we're making it work.
This little house enables us to build the larger house. We don't have any debt. We are able to spend the money that we make on materials.
You can make choices on how you want to spend your time.
And a lot of my time goes to building the larger house for us.
Where we are now is on our little 3-acre hillside in Southwest Virginia. We own everything outright without a mortgage. That was part of our plan. We lived in our tiny house for 4.25 years, and I don't add that quarter lightly. The last quarter was probably the hardest. Our kids doubled in size in that time, as I mentioned in the video, and things got more difficult as they neared their adolescent years. We moved into the big house in August of 2015, and it was in the nick of time. And I'm from Florida, so winter is very hard for me, and I'm getting better at it with time. And what has really helped is, as in the video you saw, we lost our business, we lost our home, and so our tiny house was our response to that. We decided we are not going to do that again. We are going to, declare bankruptcy, foreclose on our house, and never use credit again. And we haven't since early 2008. We have been, on a cash-only basis. And so going through what many people would say would be their worst nightmare has helped me to find joy within myself in turn, and you find that light in the darkness. And so I love this quote by Albert Camus. And again, I'm out in the woods here, and I'm getting to know the trees and understand how, they're coming out at a certain time, and so am I, and I see my own connection to nature. And I really owe that to the tiny house, because with a larger house, you don't go outside as often. You just don't have to, and there's more to do inside, and so you're busied inside. So I'm grateful for those years where I really connected with those trees in the woods. And then we get to harvest garlic scapes. That's always a fun time to get the kids involved. And it signals, the start of the growing season. Well, I'm gardening. Carl's up the hill building the bigger house. So I like to say that what we've done here is build as we grow. I was nourishing the soil, building up the soil, learning how to grow food, while Carl's up the hill building the house. And it's easy for him to call me up to hold a board or, you know, do any kind of assisting that might need to be done. And then I'll go back down the hill, harvest some food, and bring it into the tiny house to make dinner. And there's my garlic in that image we saw in the beginning with this beautiful root system, you know, this radical lifestyle change. I had never grown my own food, and I'm learning how to grow garlic. There's a funny story. I grew my first garlic upside down. I put the little sprout the way I thought it should go, which was upside down. And in spring, all my friends' garlic was coming up, and I was wondering, what's going on with my garlic? Well, eventually it finally came up. And then when I harvested it, I learned what happened. The stem grew like this great hook, you know, so I could cure it just by hanging it on the fence. Of course, it didn't get very big, and that wasn't the way to do it. But that's how we learn. And so, you know, you have to learn from all the mistakes. And the more mistakes you make, the more you're learning and the smarter you're getting. So remember that.